Hi guys, we just got off our cruise, Liberty of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, and we wanted to give you a quick review and our thoughts on that.
So here's 5 things that we liked, 5 things we didn't like. I'm going to be the bad guy today.
I'm going to make him be the bad guy.
Yeah, she's going to make me be the bad guy. We took a coin toss and I lost, evidently. What is the first one thing that you liked, baby?
The promenade on deck 5 was absolutely gorgeous. It had beautiful restaurants, bars, shops, great sales. It was just gorgeous to look at. And you can go down in the morning at like 5:30 and get coffee.
If in the morning you don't want to go to deck 11 for your coffee, you can come down here to the Cafe Promenade Espresso. And you can pay for the good stuff, or if you don't want to get Starbucks, you can step right past the Starbucks and there's free coffee. And it's pretty fresh. We had some this morning.
Yeah, it was nice. The whole thing, they had a military appreciation area there. So if you're in the military, you really like it. They went all out.
Beautiful ceremony.
Beautiful ceremony. And they had a parade. We missed the parade.
Mm-hmm.
We did because we were too busy entertaining our grandson. He was having
it was his birthday cruise.
Yeah. So, but the parade, from what we saw the tail end of it. It looked really nice, but it was just a beautiful area there. We'll show you that as you see here. And now it's my turn, right?
Okay.
Number 1 of things we didn't like. And the shows on the ship were good, not as good as some of the other shows, and there was no comedy show. It was
no comedy.
The only thing too, and we really missed this. I wish we hadn't missed this, but they have a skating rink, an ice rink that you can go skate on. But they also have a show there, and I heard that you can't miss the show. We missed the show, and there was like 2 shows. It was only a 4-day cruise, so you had to really. And like we said, we have a 12-year-old. And we're trying to entertain, which he had a blast. But the shows...
he got to run the show.
And Marcy's really... even though I'm the bad guy, Marcy's really disappointed, more so than I was, that there was no comedy shows, because she likes to laugh at some other than me.
My feelings were hurt. I couldn't believe there was no comedy, but
yeah,
we'll go back to the things we like.
Number 2.
I love the fact that they had an 18 and over pool and hot tub area and lounging area. That was really nice because the other pools and hot tubs seemed overly crowded.
I'm going to be nitpicky here, since I'm Mr. Negative over here.
Yeah, he's the one.
The pools were great, but everywhere you went, it was slippery. People were falling.
Yes.
It was very slippery in there, but they had these mats down. You just had to stay on the blue mats as much as possible so you don't fall, because no matter what shoes, even if you didn't have shoes on, it's still very slippery.
But from a design aspect, they should have never put down anything but anti-slip tile.
But the pools were really good. The play area pool for the kids, our grandson Marcus really had a blast there.
It's like what do you call it?
Like a small mini water park for kids.
Yeah, it was cool. It was
they
very
had a
nice.
bucket, the old bucket that fills up with water and dumps over on
all
the kids.
All the other little
then a
things,
couple small slides.
Colorful.
And he also did the big slides.
And lots of lifeguards, so that's important.
Yeah. So that was good. And then 2 negative is, along with the pools, they were very, very, very crowded. Sometimes too crowded.
Way too crowded.
There was 2 adult-only jacuzzis and they were very crowded. We did get into one the first day, but then the jet streams were not working. They got them working the next day, but it was just a temporary thing. But they were always crowded. It was never a moment when they weren't crowded that we saw, unless you went 30 minutes before they closed. Then it wasn't so crowded. But during the day, the pools were crowded, the jacuzzis were crowded. You know, it was standing room only in some places. So that's my negative. Back to number 3, positive.
Well, actually, the 3 and 4, they're both about the room. The room had a vast amount of storage space. I didn't think so at first, but if you look, you see everything opens and has storage space. And so for 3 people, there was absolutely plenty of room. And the other thing that I love, and it may seem small to some people, but the shower's round and it has glass doors, and it beats the shower curtain. The shower curtain in a small shower like that's a nightmare.
Now my negative? Can I add a little negative since I'm Mr. Negative?
You're ready to go. You're ready to go.
There was a great little couch in there.
Oh.
But it was pretty stained up. It needed a good cleaning.
It has seen some things that nobody wants to talk about, I'm sure.
Yeah. But I mean, we put down a blanket and Marcus was okay.
Yeah.
He didn't even sleep on. We lowered the bed. The bed was great. They have 2 beds that come down if you have extra people that sleep on top of the beds.
He didn't care about those. He just wanted to sleep on the couch. He just wanted to
sleep on the couch. So we had the bed put back up after the second day. So, but that was negative. Like Marcy said, that room, the layout was great. A lot of extra space, a lot of storage, and it was definitely nice. A little bit negative here since I'm Mr. Negative. The mattress wasn't as comfortable as any. It was the least comfortable bed that we've been on a cruise ship. It
wasn't horrible, but it
wasn't horrible.
It definitely wasn't what we were used to.
It's due for an update, I think.
And now
let's go to positive again.
This is a good positive.
Let's go to what? Number 4.
No, the number 5 for me. Strong drinks.
Yeah.
They are not shy about their drinks.
They are not, and they have, out of all the cruises we've been on, they have drink specials.
A lot of good drink specials, like $8.50.
We recommend, if you're getting on the ship the first time and you don't buy the drink package, buy one of the little plastic cups.
The big, huge ones.
The big plastic cups is like $4 extra, and you get extra drink and like an extra shot of whatever you're drinking. And like Marcy said, the drinks, they don't hold back. That was the best thing. I guess they outnumbered any cruise we've been on. Their
strongest drinks.
They had the strongest, but not overly like strong. It was just
they were delicious.
Just good drinks, really good drinks. So now I've got number 4 and 5 negative, right?
Yeah, because I already did mine.
Food was just okay.
Because I'm positive like that.
Food was just okay. It was.
Yeah.
They have an omelet station. They don't make the omelets in front of you. You just get a little buzzard and they buzz you.
I think they make the omelets the night before, and then in the morning, whenever you ask for it, put what you want and then slap it over. It's nothing to write home about.
Hey, you're not supposed to be negative. I'm negative here.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Now, since she did a negative, I'm going to do a positive. They had steaks.
Some balance.
They had steaks on the bar 2 nights. One night the steak was not that great, but the next night the steak was just like
on point.
Butter. Yeah, it was very nice. The food was very diverse. They had tacos. They had hamburgers, which was they had lunchroom. I mean, if you get on some cruise ships, they have really good hamburgers, and you'll know what I'm talking about if you cruise a lot. This ship, they had a burger restaurant, but you had to pay, I think, $18 for an adult to have to eat at that restaurant, Johnny Rockets.
Yeah, Johnny Rockets. Come on.
But I've ate at Johnny Rockets before. They're good, but we thought it was included. It's not. But they have hamburgers on the bar, on the buffet. If you like cafeteria type burgers, it's pre-cooked and sits on a nothing special.
Yeah,
their fries were good. The French fries
wasn't
were good.
Impressive.
The food overall was
even in the dining room. I mean, it was okay in the main dining room. It was I don't know.
But you know, it was still not terrible or anything
No,
like that.
not at all.
They had fresh fruit. They had in the mornings. The bacon was the best bacon I've ever had on a cruise.
Bacon.
The bacon was a hickory, had like a hickory hint to it, and it made it really.
Our grandson made a face; he didn't like it.
He didn't like it,
but ooh, but he's very picky.
But he's very picky. But to me, it was the best bacon I've ever had on a cruise. If you like bacon, then there you go. But overall, it was a great cruise ship. I would definitely cruise again on Liberty of the Seas. My mind went blank there. Liberties of the Seas. It was our first Royal Caribbean cruise, and it was a good cruise.
Oh, it was a beautiful ship.
We expect to step up because we're going to be on, I think, Icon of the Seas in a couple months. Is it Icon? We're going to be on. Utopia. Maybe that's what it is. Utopia, but it's going to be a larger ship, a newer ship that Royal Caribbean. I'll put across the screen here what the ship is and everything. So we look forward to making that video.
It's kind of scary when you cruise so much you can't remember which boat you're going on next.
Yeah. But this is the little tour of the boat. This is showing you some things that we saw on the ship. We didn't get everything. If there's a place that you think we should have made a video on or captured in this video, leave us a comment. We love to get comments, and we appreciate the thumbs up and some other things. What am I missing here?
Like, subscribe, and ring that bell.
Yeah, ring the bell. Yeah.
So you'll get notifications when we put out a new video every week.
But we do appreciate every one of you, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.